What's up, guys? So we are back here in Archeworld, and let's talk about the Archepass in Archeworld. So this was a Archepass specifically designed for the alpha to test out the game. You can see it only goes up to 7 levels. This is not going to be the same in the official launch. I'm almost 100% positive of this. So I would anticipate a 30 to maybe 50 level Archepass at the official launch. And what it is daily missions that you can complete. So these are going to be missions. It's locked grayed out right now because you have completed the entire Archepass, so there's no more missions to be had. But you get a mission around level 5, you get a mission around level 10, around level 30, and level 30. And so you click on them daily to unlock them, and then you can change the missions if you don't like the missions right here with the change mission. And as you do this, you progress and you level up your Archepass. So they're daily quests to do. Very simple, very easy, like hunt monsters or open coin purses or collect logs. So EXP also is one of the main quests that was in here. Just collect EXP, so doing whatever and anything. As you progress through the Archepass, you're going to get rewards. So even just starting it, just purchasing the Archepass, you get the level 1 reward, which as you can see here, it's not translated very well because this is still Asia Alpha, and there's a lot of translation errors. But this was a labor potion for 300 points of labor potion, and you got 2 of them. So essentially, just for buying the Archepass, which it does have a cost associated to it. We'll get to this in a second. It's 350 blue salt to start the Archepass, so it is not free anymore to start the Archepass. Then you have the premium version, which is 650 blue salt to start the premium version of the Archepass. And premium just means that you get better rewards, and it unlocks this last slot here. So standard Archepass, you have 3 quests. The premium, you have a 4th quest. Highly recommend to get both the standard and the premium of the Archepass, because with the system and how they have designed it is that once you complete it, so once you've done all of the missions in the Archepass, you're actually going to get the price that you paid back for the Archepass. So for this final reward here, we'll end up getting 350 blue salt tokens for completing the basic Archepass, and they'll end up getting 650 blue salt tokens for completing the premium Archepass. And the reason that they do this, it's because they want to prevent bots from farming the Archepass and actually give out good rewards still. So if the Archepass costs a currency or real life money, something to that degree, less bots are going to buy it. Yes, sure, bots will still buy it. But the thing is, they do ban and remove bots fairly frequently in the game. So if the person has bought the Archepass and spent the 1,000 blue salt tokens, and they're slowly progressing throughout the Archepass because, even a bot can do these missions. These missions are very, very simple. Like I said, just gathering EXP is one of the basic missions. If the bot gets to, say, level 5, and then the game company is like, hey, that's a bot, we're going to ban him. Ban. The bot now has not only lost all of the item progression that they've gotten, but they've also lost 1,000 blue salt tokens, which are the premium currency. So it's a very high risk versus reward for botting illegal players to actually do. So that's why this system is designed like this. You'll notice that you get a lot of this red box. This is the Archeum. This is the main currency that is used to upgrade your gear in Archeworld. You need a lot of this. So you get 1,000 there. In the premium one, you get 3,000 just right there. So if you're not buying the premium Archepass, you're going to be struggling really, really hard because you can see there's 9 there, there's 6 there. So that's 15 of these 500 boxes. That's 7,500 Archeum right there. That's a lot of Archeum. And then also on top of this, this is also where you got skills easily. So these are skill boxes. And unfortunately, can't see the translation, but it says it has a skill inside of it. You open it up, and it's going to give you a random skill of all the skills. So there's 10 skill trees, and then there is about, in this rarity, so the blue rarity, there's about 4 skills in each of that rarity. So there's about 40 different skills, give or take there, that you could get one of the random skills. If you don't get a skill for your class, you simply sell it on the auction house and then purchase another skill that is for your class on the auction house. This one over here is the purple version, so the rarer version of the skill books. And this one, I believe, is for the last 2 or 3 skills on the skill tree. We don't completely know which ones are purple. But yeah, so it's either the last 2 or the last 3 skills in the skill tree that are purple, which make them more rare. They also drop out of coin purses and things like that, and you can craft these as well. But you get 1 here, and the crazy thing is that these purple ones were selling for a lot of money on the auction house. So even if you get a skill that you didn't like, you're going to essentially be able to get a lot of blue salt tokens, because when you sell it on the auction house, everything sold through the auction house is done through blue salt tokens. So say you got that purple skill that you didn't like and it wasn't for your class, you just simply put it up on the auction house and then you end up getting blue salt tokens, which then you go ahead and use to buy the skills that you do want for your class. And you notice the classes here, skills, skills, skills. We are in the alpha. There is a very small amount of people that are actually coin purse farming. So there isn't that many skills on the auction house currently. And it's only been about a week for the entire alpha. Over a longer period of time, and with more players actually farming skills, there will be plenty amount of skill books on the auction house, and skill prices should definitely decrease over time. So just because you don't get your skills that you want day 1 or day 2, it's not the end of the world. It will be very expensive for the first couple of days, and some people might try to monopolize certain skill books because they think they can, and it might be profitable for a first week or 2. But after a little while, when there's enough skill books on the auction house, you'll see prices will definitely drop. And we'll take a look at the graph here. So witchcraft right here for 40, and you can look at the sales history. You can see it started off at selling for 200 blue salts, and then it went as low as 80 blue salt in that first day. So there was a couple sales between 200 and 80 blue salts, and then it slowly went down, and after like a week, we're now down to this 29-ish, 40-ish blue salts price for this item. There's also a very interesting tactic that can be done with the auction house and the economy. So we'll give this little tip here for you, anyone that has watched this video all the way through. So the economy is one of my favorite aspects of Archeworld, right? But everything is done through the auction house. There's no player-to-player trading. And when you list something on the auction house, you're actually going to be paying gold to list the item on the auction house. So you put it up for sale. It tells you how much it's going to sell for, the bundle price. You can adjust this however you want. And it tells you how long it's going to sell for, and then what the price is to list it. So it costs you 22 silver to list this item. You don't get this fee back. So this is a fee that is just gone forever. And gold is actually very scarce and very hard to get in the early game of Archeworld. We haven't got to the complete end game yet to find out how easy it is to earn gold, but as of now, it is very, very hard to get. So this is only 22. So if we go ahead and make this 221 price of the blue salt, you can see it's going to cost nearly half of our gold here, 2 gold and 21 silver. We only have a total of 4 gold. So if anyone's trying to sell something for a high price, they're going to end up losing all of their gold. And a way to sneakily PvP, quote unquote, other players is to actually tell them like, hey, yeah, I want to buy this item for 1,000 blue salts. Put it on the auction house. So they're like, oh, great, someone's buying this for 1,000 blue salts. And they put it on the auction house, and they end up wasting 10 gold because you don't actually want to buy it for 10 gold or for 1,000 blue salt. You're just being a dick and making them lose their money. So this is a weird way to PvP people in the economy, and I expect to see a lot of this. So what people are doing, and correctly so, is they're advertising what they have on the trade chat. But just because someone agrees to buy your item in trade chat doesn't necessarily mean they're actually gonna buy your item. So this is a super sneaky way to PvP with trade, and I think this is gonna be a very, very big issue because the Arc Age community was very toxic, and they did a lot of crazy things like blocking trade routes and things like that, and the whole game is around PvP. So there's going to be some crazy PvP around the auction house and the sales of items. So I am excited, looking forward to this drama. I'm not going to do this stuff, but because reputation matters. My reputation is very, very important to me. But other people that have throwaway accounts or just don't know who they are, like, whoo, this is going to be a bloodbath for people losing gold based on sales and a lot of drama, in my opinion. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I will talk to you guys later. Whoa.